Yo, what's up guys, it's Cam. We're back at it with another video. And as you can tell by the title of this one, we're going to be going over my entire new setup. So I know, as you guys are watching this now, things look a little bit different. That's because we're already done. So this video is going to kind of be like a brief overview, a brief reflection of the past. And, I'm going to show you guys the entire journey of me setting up my new setup. So, as y'all know, this is months, if not years in the making. Ever since a little kid. I think every kid that's a gamer wants to have a kind of a pro or some type of streaming or gaming setup. Everybody wants that. But really when I started YouTube years ago, that's when it first kind of hit me like, hey man, eventually I want to have a real setup where I walk in, I press a button or two, and it looks like how I see guys on YouTube, see other streamers, other gamers. So this video definitely means a lot to me. I definitely think this is gonna be one of the biggest videos, if not the biggest video on my channel. So definitely stick around. It's nice to see the room transform from what my struggle to where I'm at now. I'm kind of at the end of the tunnel in terms of having my setup, and as y'all know, we're still on the way to get monetized. Thank everybody for subbing, watching, liking, commenting, sharing. We've been blowing up a little bit this month of December. It's been a really good month for my channel. So hopefully going into the new year, I can carry the momentum and hopefully get monetized. That's the end goal. But yeah, enjoy this video. This video is very, very special to me in my heart. It took me a while to make this. Like I said, definitely years in the making. But as always, thank y'all for watching. Enjoy the video. Yo, what's up guys, it's Kale, and today is the day. As y'all know, we're using a butcher block for our actual desktop for our new desk. And that got delivered today. So it was supposed to come on the 1st of December. Today is the 25th around 9 a.m. But so it got delivered, about a week early. So we're gonna go pick that up later today. And the very last thing we need to do is go buy a key and get our Alex drawers. I have been waiting for this day for such a long time. It's been like over a week and a half, but thankfully the desk came a week early. So yep, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright y'all, as you know, we're gonna use the Alex drawers as our desk legs. So I thought about doing the turquoise or the white, but I just feel like, neutral colors look better. White wouldn't be bad either, but black is the way we're going to go. I just feel like the colors look better with everything I'm trying to go and the aesthetic I'm looking for. So we're going to go ahead and cop 2 of these and then go to IKEA later today and pick them up. Alright, now that we are caught up to speed, I can show y'all the current room. So this is currently what the setup, the guest room looks like. But as y'all know, in this video, we're about to completely transform it. So here's the current setup. Alright y'all, so this is the current room. So currently we have a lot of boxes. I guess I'll show you this too. Here's the current setup. Very, very blah. Wires everywhere. This is the struggle. That's not even a monitor. That's a TV. We're just ultimately struggling right now. That is the current setup. But as I just showed you guys, we have a lot of things here to unbox. We're going to completely transform that corner. New monitor, obviously, that's our desk. We have a lot of stuff to unpack right here. So, we're going to completely transform that corner of the room to what we have in these boxes. So I'm very excited. And yeah, first things first, we're going to go ahead and get that bed out the way. Yeah, that's the first thing. Get the bed out the way because we're going to put one of the beds in the closet so we have more room. And then we're going to get to dismantling the old setup. Okay y'all, now that we have the bed out, next is going to be taking down the old setup. So I had this set up for about maybe a month, maybe a little more, but this setup has served its purpose. I knew it would be very temporary. No longer will we have this old dingy dusty setup. Like next time we have a desk up, it'll be a lot better. So yeah, it's served its purpose, but it's time to tear it down. So that's the next step. Alright y'all, one of the upgrades we're making to the setup is actually getting a new router. So we're going to go ahead and unplug our old one right here, and we're going to plug up the new one. That'll be the first thing we do to start the new setup, is setting up the new router, because Wi-Fi could take a few minutes and we don't want to be without Wi-Fi in the house. So we're going to go ahead and just pretty much unplug everything from here. Let's see, this one might take, oh no, there we go. So yep, here's the old router. We don't need this anymore. We're going to plug up our new one once we get this setup completely taken down. Alright y'all, so we have the old setup taken down. Something I want to show y'all real quick. I guess this was the first upgrade I made to this room to make it good for streaming. You might have already saw it when I was talking about my router. So pretty much, this right here is my outlet. So ignore the holes around it. I didn't really care too much to make it look completely clean. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of y'all have never seen a 6-plug outlet. But I mean, I live in an older house, and so this is the only outlet on this side of the room. And I knew if I wanted to have a legit streamer set up, that 2 plugs was not going to be enough. And I didn't want to have an extension cord that, you know, had 1,000 things running off of it. So I just, you know, I had my boss come over. Really cool dude, and he put in 4 extra plugs. So I guess this was the first mod or technical upgrade we made to this room to make it built for streaming. Is we upgraded the power supply. So now we have 6 plugs. And yeah, I mean, the entire, you know, setup is going to come off of these 6 plugs. So I guess that's the first mod. You know, I said the router would be the first thing, but I guess technically speaking, it's the 6 plugs we have here. So now we'll go ahead and set up the router. That way that can get going while we're actually building our desk. Now, the struggle is now we have to find what box our router's in. And I already know y'all going to say, oh, we can't see your face. Guys, the name of the channel is Kale Too Tall. Like, I'm a tall dude. So my face is not going to be in a lot of these shots. Until we get, I don't know, crazy wide lens for the camera, it's just not going to be in a lot of these shots. So right now, I'm looking for my knife, but pretty much we're going to open up the boxes until we find which box our router's in, and then we'll unbox everything else on camera. Alright y'all, so we found our router in this box right here. So this is the router we got. Asus RT AX1 800S. So, I mean, you just had good reviews on Amazon. Don't know too much about routers, but this is the one we got. It's going to replace our old router we got from our internet provider. So hopefully that should be better. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this unboxing opened. Alright y'all, so after a few minutes I had to plug my router back in. I misread the instructions, but pretty much Wi-Fi's up and running. So we got the new router next to the old one. I mean, I guess we're not going to replace, or maybe we have to set it up and replace it. We'll figure it out here in a few minutes. But Wi-Fi's up and running now. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this stuff out of this corner. We're going to vacuum this corner over here. And then we're going to go ahead and start rebuilding our desk. So we got to build 2 Alex drawers. And then we can put the butcher block on top of that. So yeah. Alright y'all, so here we have our drawers. So we're about to lay it out. I mean, it's very straightforward from here. About to get to building. It's going to be this times 2. We have to build 2 of these, obviously for each side of the desk. So, yep. Alright y'all, as you can see, we are finally done. So obviously to y'all, it was a few seconds. But to me, it was a lot longer than that. Took a lot longer than I thought, but it's fine. I mean, these right here are the end product. So, you know, just some black Alex drawers, excuse me, and I mean, this is the foundation of the desk. So now we're going to actually put on our butcher block that's going to serve as our desktop. But before we do that, we're going to put some little like furniture extenders, furniture risers on top of these to give our desk some more height. Alright, so now it's the moment of truth. We got the red side of this 2-sided sticky tape off. So now obviously both sides are sticky. So we're going to line our desk up now and put our butcher block on. So as y'all know, our butcher block is in that giant box right there. So it's 6 feet by 25 inches. So, you know, it's decent size. You know, I'm 6'9", so that's 6 feet. I mean, that's pretty decent size. But yeah, we're going to space these back out and then line up and set on our butcher block so we can actually have our desk. Alright y'all, so we finally got the actual desk up. So I mean, We spent a few minutes lining it up, y'all can see. I'll probably take a few more minutes off camera to line it up even more perfectly. But I mean, you know, we now have the actual desk. So hours have led up to this point, but now we can actually get to setting up the desk. Things like monitors, lights, camera, PC, game. I mean, now that we have the foundation, we can actually make the setup. So I'm gonna set the camera up again. We're gonna go through unboxing everything we're gonna have for our new setup. Alright y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and get to unboxing. We have a few more boxes off camera, but what I wanna do first with my desk, I wanna go ahead and set up all my mounts. So we're gonna have, I think, 4 mounts total. One for our camera, one for our monitors, and then 2 separate mounts for our speakers. Alright y'all, so here is the brand, like I said, Huanuo, something like that. One thing I'll say, you know, when unboxing everything from this monitor arm, it's very high quality. I mean, everything feels heavy, you know. You usually associate weight with quality with certain things. You know, if you get jewelry and it's heavy, or if you get something like this, I mean, it being heavy, it doesn't feel like a cheap plastic, obviously. So I'll say the quality's there. Obviously, it's going to take us a few minutes to set up the monitor mount itself. I know, you know, reading it online and watching videos online, people say it's easier to put the actual plate on the monitor face down and then attach it to the arm and then actually mount it. So we'll probably do it just like that. Alright, so here's what it would look like, you know, if you're sitting pretty much right in front of the desk. So like I said, stacked monitors, I mean, I like the way it looks. I really think we can do some crazy things with the cable management too, so it looks essentially like this. I know we could tuck some wires somewhere. But yeah, I mean, we're going to finish up with our mount. So we got to do speaker mount on each side and then our camera mount as well. And that'll be it for, you know, the main stuff on the desk. Obviously, got to put a mouse, keyboard, all that jazz. But that'll pretty much be it for, you know, our mounts. Like, I like the idea of having the floating stuff on the desk. You know, it frees at the desk more for other stuff. It also makes the desk look more clean. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do our speaker mounts and our camera mount. So this is the brand of the camera mount. Hopefully it's focusing in for you. It's called Small Rig. I mean, I pretty much just found one on Amazon that has some good reviews. Don't need nothing too crazy. I mean, my camera is not huge, and I mean, I'm not gonna have a lot of stuff on it, so. I think that's what we'll do next is we'll set up our lighting. Our lighting, so we have 2 photography lights. You know, again, me vision all this in my head. They're gonna go on each side. So one's gonna go on that side where the closet's at that I don't use, and one's gonna go hopefully in this corner. I mean, I don't think it's gonna fit. I might have to slide the disc over some, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah. Alright y'all, so it's another day. We did as much as we could last night and then went to bed. But we got the light set up, so that's obviously why the lighting looks better here. So I'll show you what we have so far. So here's what we have so far. I mean, you know, definitely looks a lot better, especially with the lighting. We're going to clean our top monitor off here in a minute. You know, get some Windex or whatever and clean it. But yeah, I mean, it looks nice. And I also put this butcher block butter on the butcher block itself, so it makes it feel soft, but it also enhances the color a little bit. Like, it feels like literally like better now. But I mean, again, these are steps you don't have to do. You could just put it down and use it right away. But you know, again, YouTubers are extra. But I mean, it looks really good. Like, now when I'm sitting here, you know, obviously my chair will go right there in the middle. I'll be well lit. I mean, it looks great. So right now we're going to get into unboxing pretty much everything else. We're going to go ahead and start setting up the desk, plugging things in, cutting things on, things like that. I guess what we'll do, so like I said, as of now, I plan on putting my PC and P5 on the ground, just because I don't want to clutter the desk too much. Like, I like, you know, the whole point of doing the floating camera mount, floating speaker mounts, floating monitor mounts, was to have my desk be kind of free up. So as of now, we're going to go ahead and continue with the original plan and put our PC and P5 on the ground, and obviously our router. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do that here in a second. Alright y'all, so we got these little metal monitor stands that we're going to use to actually supply, we'll hold up our PC and our P5, anything else, I mean, probably our router too. As y'all know, I mean, it's an old setup, I just had my PC on the ground. And I saw a lot of comments in my PC video saying, get it off the ground immediately. I know, it's not supposed to be on the ground, airflow, yada yada. It was very temporary, so I mean, I've something on the ground for the past few weeks. But, this is going to keep it elevated, and obviously it has holes, so it'll be a lot more, ventilated as well. Elevated and ventilated. Okay, you see it? So, I got two different colors. I got black and white, just to mix it up. I got the best of both. And I didn't know how much stuff I planned on doing, so I got at least 4. It comes in a pack of 2, so I just bought 2 packs of 2, obviously that equals 4. Yes, the legs already opened, but yeah, so I mean, this should be pretty straightforward. You just screw the legs on, and that's pretty much it. So go ahead and move that out the way. Just be smart and be reasonable. So what I'm thinking is I want PC on the right side because the glass of my PC displays on its, I guess depending on how you're looking at it, it's right where it's left. So I want to be able to see the inside of my PC, and obviously my P5 will go here. And I mean, actually, I didn't even plan on doing it like this, but the P5 is white, and that'll go right here. The PC's black, and it'll go right here. I mean, it'll fit it perfectly. So yeah. Okay, y'all. So again, it's funny. The P5's on the white stand, the PC's on the black stand. The PC, I mean, I don't know if the camera was to do it justice, but it just barely fit on there. But yep, I mean, this is what it's gonna look like for now. I mean, obviously not a lot of leg room to like go left and right, but I mean, I don't really do that. I don't really sit with my legs spread like that anyways. But I guess next, we can go ahead and set up our speakers. So I'm saving, I think the main reason I'm saving, plugging everything in for last because we're going to do cable management. Like I started to plug stuff in down there and I was like, wait, it's going to look sloppy because cable management's not there yet. So again, we're pretty much going to get everything set up, and then that's when we'll make it all nice and clean and, try to hide as many wires as we can. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and set up our speakers next. So, yep. Alright, y'all, so the speakers we're going to be using are the Edifier All-in-One 1200 or 1280 dBs. So, I mean, Edifier, I feel like it's pretty popular. A lot of people definitely have them. I mean, you can get any speakers you want. These are just the ones I decided I liked. I know with these, I believe this is the model where in the future, if you wanted, we could add a sub so we can get some more bass in here. But I mean, pretty much, I thought about rocking headphones for my second monitor, but I was like, bro, I don't want to be swapping off headphones, taking off my gaming headphones and putting on my pretty much studio headphones. Like, I really just have speakers, have to play out the speaker. And I mean, even then, when I'm editing stuff and watching it back, I mean, most people watch it off their TV or their smartphone. I feel like most people watch YouTube videos off of their computer speakers, phone speakers, or TV speakers. I feel like a lot of people don't just put in headphones to watch videos. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Charge your headphones, things like that. Like, even if people don't like having stuff on or in their ears. So I opted to, because I was going to originally do, 2 headsets, like 2 headphones. So I was like, nah, we'll just do one headphone for the game, and then we'll do speakers for, the second monitor. And also, I like listening to music, things like that. So it would be nice. I have a big sound system in my living room, which thumps the whole house. But, this would be nice to have something in here if I don't want to go that crazy. So we opted for the black version. Very sleek, very, very sleek. I did a poll on my Instagram asking if I should get black or brown. I think more people voted brown, but I mean, it's kind of like you can't go wrong with either or. I mean, black looks sleek, brown looks, stands out a little bit more, but black is more of a neutral, sleek, incognito. So I mean, it just depends on the type of vibe you're going for. But I mean, you can't go wrong with either or. Alright, so we've kind of angled the camera a little more to the edge of the desk because we got to put back on our, our mic arm. So I really call this a boom. I mean, if you're into audio or making videos, you know kind of what a mic boom is. I wouldn't necessarily call it a boom. I mean, I'm going to have it not in the frame, obviously, when I'm making videos, like when I'm streaming or things like that. So, again, I have another mic coming for the camera. It's a shotgun mic that's going to actually go on the camera itself. So, I don't know, I think I might just use this, because I used to use this for gaming, but now I use it so y'all can hear me when I'm gaming, and I use my headset mic for my teammates. But, I mean, this is a really high quality mic. I like it. It's HyperX, very popular brand. I'm sure you guys have heard of it.
But I think when we get that shotgun mic for the camera, we're just going to use that mic for our face cam, and then use this mic to talk to our teammates, and then just ditch our headset mic. Just unplug it, and our headset will look a little more clean. Alright y'all, so I mean we have a lot of cords to cable manage, even more off camera. So that's essentially what we're about to do right now. We're gonna go ahead and make everything look nice and neat, and that way we can plug everything in. Alright y'all, so we finally got all the cables managed. I mean, it looks really clean because there's not a cable in sight. For the most part, there's one cable I just can't, it's not long enough to do what I want to do. And I don't have any other longer HDMI cables, so this is the only cable that's going to stick out. But we pretty much got every cable out of sight. So clearly you can't see any from the front of the setup, and the down low. You know, this is where the real cable management starts. I mean, again, this one cable back here to the right, this dangler right there, that's my HDMI for one of my monitors. So I cannot hide that one, bro. But yeah, I mean, look, it's very clean. You know, got a few cables back there, but pretty much you're not going to see anything from right there, like for this angle. I mean, if you walk in the room and you look at it, like it looks like a clean setup. So now that we got the cables out the way, we're going to go ahead and unbox our Elgato Cam Link. Obviously, you know, with us having a camera now, this is how we can get the footage from the camera to the actual, you know, stream, things like that, recordings. Alright y'all, so how do I look? So, we originally had the camera on the left side, but just due to my PC being on the right side, and the micro HDMI cord not being long enough, we had to move the camera to the right side. But I mean, I don't mind it. Looks fine with me. I might put my mic over here. I might leave it next there. Really doesn't matter. I mean, I like it though. So, you know, obviously I'm just showing you guys what it looks like now. But for the, I guess, more official setup, like when we're actually streaming and stuff, my lights are going to be pushed a little farther back, so they're not going to be so close to me. And I'm also going to have a different lens on that camera. It's not so wide. So, you know, gotta excuse the mess in here. I've obviously been spending a long time setting all this up. But yeah, so for the official setup, the lights will be a little further back, and the camera will have a different lens, which is a little more zoomed in. But I mean, so far I'm digging it. Like, this is really my first time sitting down at my desk, and I mean, we're not done yet. Still got a few more things to do. But yeah, I'm really excited about how everything's turning out. Alright y'all, so I mean, we're really approaching the end here. We can't really use our computer without a mouse and keyboard. So let's do our mouse and keyboard. Gold keyboard and gold mouse. I mean, it's just something just to spice it up. Not crazy buttons, you know. Some people are real mechanical or like the button sound a certain way. I'm not that weird. I just wanted to look good, and this gold is definitely my vibe. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and connect our speakers, and then we're gonna boot up our main monitor for the first time.
Yo, what's up guys? As you can tell, we in the new setup. Finally, I'm so excited about how everything turned out. So I just want to go over a few things with y'all. Number one, you know, I'm extremely blessed to be in this position. Like, to get to this point has taken me literally years. I mean, as y'all know, my first video was years ago. When I did that, obviously you didn't have a face cam. We didn't have half the things we had now. I didn't even have a P5. We were playing off the P4, recording off the P4, and using our laptop for everything. I mean, I'm just extremely blessed to be in this position, you know. This is a big deal, you know, getting your, you know, your PC, getting all this equipment. It's an investment for one, because obviously, as y'all know, I'm not monetized now. So I'm doing all this, you know, out of my own pockets for, you know, essentially nothing in return right now. But I mean, I could not be happier with how everything turned out. And I mean, hopefully this is a motivation to some of y'all, because this is truly a blessing. I mean, and you know, Rome wasn't built today. Like I said, this took years. It took years. A lot of research, finding out what I wanted, how I wanted it to look. I mean, like I said, before I had this setup made, I kind of already knew how I wanted it to look, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, just watching 1,000 videos, seeing what other people have, and kind of just taking bits and pieces from over here, and then, you know, putting my own kale spin on it, so to speak, and making something that I wanted, you know. So that's another thing too. Whether you want to make a setup or transform a room or do whatever you want, you know, put your own spin on it. It's hard to try to be like some of these other people because, you know, some content creators have a lot more money than me, than you, than a lot of us. So you can't necessarily recreate what they're trying to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta slowly work your way up. Like I said, you know, Rome wasn't built today. It would be nice to get all this stuff at one time, but you know, the slow grind and slowly seeing new products come in, new equipment, new tech, just it really makes the end result a lot more fun. As y'all know, this is going to be my permanent setup for a while now. There's not really too much more I feel like I need. I know I might get a new capture card here in the next few months. Hopefully, Elgato comes out with the new one that lets me record even higher quality gameplay for y'all. But I mean, for the most part, this setup is done. I've spent so long preparing for it. I had 1,000 boxes in here, and it's just nice to finally have all that stuff out, have my new setup, and I mean, I'm just really proud of it, you know. And everybody has their own thing. Some people are really into, you know, music, sports, shoes, clothes. I mean, this is what I'm a nerd about, streaming. So, you know, hopefully, you know, all this hard work, the hours I put into the setup, the months I put getting all this stuff together, the years of my YouTube, hopefully starts to pay off, because I definitely want to give y'all better quality content. I mean, I want y'all to look back at my old videos and not laugh at me, and be like, man, like, he really, you know, was struggling, and now he has, you know, just better equipment. So yeah, I mean, from here on out, from the rest of the channel, you know, obviously the quality is gonna be a lot better, especially with me having a camera. You know, obviously my PC lets me do a lot more. But I mean, I'm very excited to see what 2024 and, you know, the rest of the time I'm on YouTube has in store for me, because, you know, time this video is December 2023, so, you know, we're slowly approaching the new year, and I'm just excited. You know, I get to go into the new year and here on out with pretty much everything I feel like I need to make the videos I want for y'all. And, you know, I think at the time of this video, we're right under 200 subscribers, so, you know, we're still a very, very small channel, but I appreciate every single one of y'all. I read every comment. I try to respond to every comment. I mean, you know, and it's one of the things you kind of like about being maybe a more small-time content creator, musician, whatever, is because you can respond to everybody. You can look at everything. When you get so big, I mean, it'll take you forever to respond to every comment, things like that. But I definitely appreciate all y'all for sticking with me. I know this is my first video in a long time, but I mean, I've been, you know, brewing, marinating, however you want to phrase it, for this moment right here. So yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all for watching. You know, make sure you stick around, because we have a lot more bigger and better things coming on from this channel. This was a huge video for my channel, a huge moment in my life, but especially the life of my channel. But I'm just so excited to give y'all the content y'all deserve. So thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you in the next one.